I started a live show on Instagram back in October of 2018 with the hope that I could get different guests from the planner community to come on and talk about planner related topics and work on planner projects together to really create something that the community would like to watch. Being on Instagram Live means the video is only available for 24 hours. So I tried to save them so I can upload them here so more people will get to see. I hope you enjoy. A long time to chit chat, but look at you guys coming in. You guys didn't get enough. This is why I come back, just in case. We can chit chat some more. We can, hello Tasha, hello Ellie. You guys are coming back quick. We can talk about PR. We can talk about the limited edition stuff that we're going to talk about tomorrow or whatever else you want to talk about. But I actually am awake. I'm not falling asleep. Probably because we came on at 7 instead of 8 like I normally do. But I'm not yawning, so I'm here for the chat. Hey, Kiara. That was so much fun. I've had a lot of different guests, and I've loved every single one that's come onto my show, but I was super thrilled when Pasha agreed to come on because I've been a fan of hers for a while, and I was definitely fangirling. Super, super excited that she came on. Hey, Danny! I didn't even get a chance because we were just chatting so much, but I didn't even get a chance for us to talk about the shops that we PR for. And also, I recorded a video. It's probably not uploaded. It was supposed to be uploading while we did this, but sometimes, guys, when you're on YouTube, it takes a long, long time for it to upload. But I'm uploading a video about being a PR girl. So it's for people who are new to it, who want to be a PR girl. I find that people who have shops say, hey, what does that mean? Which I personally see PR all the time. I feel like it's kind of a known thing, but it's not. So I did a YouTube video talking about PR things similar to the questions that I asked Pasha tonight, but also some other things. So look for that YouTube video. If it's not up now, it should be up in the morning. Sometimes it just takes 4 hours for my computer to upload a video that's long. And that one's kind of long. It's like 25 minutes. Hey, Kelly. Her vibe is goals. I really appreciate how naturally unbothered Posh can be. I can be very emotional. I've grown since I've passed over 30, but I definitely aspire to be more like her, quicker and not as affected by things. You're looking into PRing? I think it would be awesome. I don't want the community to get to where everybody's a PR girl, but because it's kind of like, what are we watching for? But I think everybody should get the chance. So I think that if this sounds low for you, Kelly, let me move closer. I think that if you've never had the chance, I think you should have the chance to try it. I really do. And if you want me to step back a little bit to give you a chance, let me know. She reminds you of your cousin, Ellie. She said life has made her more that way. I get it. I get it. I do feel like that. If you want to come back, Posh, if you're not doing anything, you could come back. But I definitely feel like life has made me more that way, and I wish I had learned it sooner than I did now, because I would have had less headaches and tears than what I've had, although it makes us who we are. It is what it is. I'm emotional like you, Ellie. I can do so good for so long, and then it just builds up, and then it comes out all at once, usually after I had some wine. It just all comes out. That's a story for another, oh, she's coming back. Maybe I should tell you that story. I didn't ask you if you wanted to come back, Posh, but you are certainly welcome back. Some people don't want to come back, but you're certainly welcome.
Thanks.
But yeah, that's Ellie. I went to so I think everybody knows my husband had the heart transplant, and we went through him almost dying a couple of times.
I had no idea.
It was intense. We're coming up, his 2-year heart anniversary is February 14th, so we're coming up on 2 years.
Oh, thank God.
But it's a wonderful thing that he has the heart. But we had so many he almost died moments, and it was really scary because we were newly married, and I did not cry once through the whole thing. I was just strong. I was strong for him. I was strong for my mother-in-law.
You're just trying to get to the end.
Yeah, and I feel like, why waste the time to be emotional right now when I got stuff to do? And I'm really good for compartmentalizing and dealing with things. And then
that's me.
Almost a year later, when I was at my sister's wedding reception, and I don't know, I was drinking the wine and I just had a release. And I cried nonstop for like 6 hours. They were like, "What is wrong with her?" I'm like, "You guys, I didn't cry for over a year. Like, I held it. It's coming."
My boyfriend sometimes is like, "You so hard." I'm not. I'm just focused on, what is this before I react.
Yeah. Oh, LaQuisha's asking you, what did you say at the end of
LaQuisha's being petty. I saw her question.
She wanted you to call somebody out.
Oh, God. I love LaQuisha.
I really think that there's, I can't tell somebody they should hold it in all the time or they should let it out all the time. I think we all are searching to find balance. So I think that's what we need. Because you can't hold it in forever. But boy, when it comes for me, it just all comes.
Yeah. Oh, that was hard.
It was hard, but it's great now. And I'll be honest.
A hug, Amber.
Thank you. The hardest part was not even the transplant. The hardest part was adjusting to life after. Like, if you take your grown man husband and you pump him full of steroids, he turns into a 2-year-old.
Oh, God.
And so you're dealing with somebody who can't do things for themselves, but he's still a grown man, but he's having tantrums and crying, and it's and dealing with having to take care of somebody and take care of everything else. That was the hard part.
Yeah.
But I'm so glad. I'm glad that we're able to help so many people go through that process now because we've experienced it.
Yeah.
Ellie, if you are not following Confident Canvas, you need to follow her because she's amazing. She said that you're going to get a new... And wait, so you're going to get a new follower because you were being petty. That says a lot about you. Ellie's here for the drama then.
But LaQuisha's petty is very polite.
It is.
In Jesus' name. And her shade is like just a quick passing of the sun. It's subtle.
I think that's the Southern lady that I aspire to be. Yeah. Oh, Tarsha, thank you. Tarsha, I'm so grateful for your message. I keep trying to talk myself into being more transparent like you. I'm not there yet. Thank you, Ava. Okay,
hey,
so
Felicia's
back. Felicia, please answer this question for me because I really am trying to figure this out. Is there a way, because the box sold out in 5 minutes, is there a way that I can get part of the box? Because I understand if you had to pay money for things. I get that. But I feel like the paper. I just want the paper. I'll be okay with the paper. Can you please just reprint some paper for me? It was 5 minutes. There was no chance.
Felicia, I told the people, leave you alone.
I really want the enamel pin. But I can live without the enamel pin. But you definitely have me on AliExpress typing in Bumblebee enamel pins. But I can't reprint I can't get
There might be someone that is willing to part with their pin, Amber.
This is a public service announcement to all planner girls. If you have the pin, or if you know of anybody that has the pin, I am desperately in search of and I'm willing to buy it. I really love bees. See, I have a bee on my necklace. There's bees. I really love bees because my grandma, her name was Bee, and she passed, and it's been a long time. So bees are like a thing for us. So,
let me make a note.
We love bees.
That's good to know.
If
I
anybody,
love it when people have sentimental
I do.
remembrances.
I do. Do you have a thing?
See, they were custom made. That's one of the points that I was making. They make so much and that's it. And then it's limited because it's limited. So she
But the paper. Oh, okay, you got one stack left. Please,
I love
buy the
Felicia.
paper. I was starting to get a little bit hurt watching Tarshell's live, and she just goes over and over how great this box is, and she's like, "I told y'all to get this box," and I'm like, "But I tried. I couldn't get the box." So yes, I'm gonna DM you about that for sure, because I'll be happy if I just get the paper, and I'm willing to pay.
They better send you the pin.
If anybody, did you get the card that you wanted?
No, not yet. But I got like 6 offers that I could have it. I only accepted one, of course, so. Not yet.
I do love that being a part of this community does help us to get things.
Oh, yeah, because not everybody wants everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I told them, Felicia, I told them that on the shop side, you guys front a lot of it, and it has to be smart business. Aisha also made a valid point by saying it's limited. That's what makes it limited, but what can you do? Great. Thankfully, you have some extras and you can help Amber out with the papers at least.
I'll do a pre-order if you ever want to do a pre-order.
Felicia also said that I bug you a lot with the after because I never know what you have coming out until after the fact. You and Erica.
Oh, Ellie, your thing is butterflies? I don't know. Did I cut you off, Posh, when you were telling me? Did you have a thing? You didn't have a thing?
Oh, yeah, I have a thing.
What's
Black and white. I love elephants. I love pandas. Right now, I'm kind of collecting frogs, but not just any frog. I'm picky. I'm not the easiest person to send racks for. Like, I love stripes, not diagonal stripes and not chevron stripes. I like horizontal or vertical stripes only. Yeah, I'm a pain.
True. I actually prefer horizontal, but I'll deal with vertical, but I prefer horizontal. Dude, what about polka dots?
Yes, but I like black on white. I don't like white on black. I told you, I'm a pain.
Well, so you see how this polka dot's kind of a large print? I generally don't like a big polka dot. I like a really small, Kate Spade inspired polka dot.
Oh, yes, and the angel wings, but not too much because, I don't want to. I'm trying to, do better with that kind of grief, But yes, angel wings.
I do like that we have things. I think it's special when you know your friends' things, so if you see something, you can take it to them.
For sure. I'm quick to order something and send it to someone, too, if I know. Like, knowing where the bees touch you, that means a lot to me. That's sweet.
Thank you. Or just, you guys tag me if you see bee stuff, because I like bee stuff. Definitely tag me. When you were saying about, I just had a complete brain fart because I was looking at the comments. You said something I wanted to touch on. So is the PR over? I feel like we kind of addressed everything we thought we could for the PR thing. If there's something else you want us to talk about, we will definitely talk about it. But we kind of talked about what it's like being a PR girl, what it's like, or what we think would be great for the shop from that point of view. And even just being a consumer looking at other PR posts. So I feel like we kind of hit it from every angle. And also, Felicia, I am uploading, hopefully it's up there now, but I'm uploading a video to YouTube talking about PR things. But if there's something more, definitely post it. You were serious about the tea? DM me your address. If you did already, then I'm sorry. But DM me your address and I'll make you a tea kit this week. Not even kidding. I do like doing tea swaps and sending people tea. Oh yeah, you gotta watch the replay because we did talk about from the shop owner side. We had, especially Posh, we had really really good advice for what we think would run a really good PR team. But Ellie says she would like to hear your take on the situation from the shop owner's view.
Me?
No, she said that she would like to hear.
Oh, she didn't catch it. She has to watch the replay.
Yeah. I'll send you tea too, Ellie. Ellie, I got tea from my mother-in-law from the Bahamas. I think I told Issa Planner this too. But she makes tea. Like bush tea is a thing, kind of like how we grow our own herbs and things. So she grows these bushes of these teas and makes tea bags for me. And she actually sells teas and herbs and things like that. But I enjoy sharing that because I think it's special.
That's dope.
Yeah, something that you can't buy at the store. Yeah. We have overseas teas. That's kind of special. Are you a tea and coffee or just coffee, Posh?
Both, but I'm limiting my caffeine, which is increasing my headaches. But I drink 1 cup of coffee in the morning, sometimes 2, but 99% of the time 1 cup, and then I drink hot tea all day.
Ooh, everybody knows about bush tea. My goodness, didn't know that. I'm like that. I like both, and I try really hard. Like sometimes I'll switch to decaf because I try to limit my caffeine, even though I don't feel an effect on me at all. I just know that would probably be a smart thing to do to not have caffeine. But I like a warm drink. Like I really feel like even in the summertime, I like a warm drink.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, I love ginger tea, Ellie.
Yum. And it's good for you.
You've been less irritable since you quit coffee because I kind of have the opposite effect.
Yeah, I got to get through the horrible part first, I guess. I mean, I get bad headaches.
I do too. That's why I got on coffee. Because migraine medicine, I was having bad side effects, and the doctor said drink a cup of coffee because migraine medicine has caffeine in it. So I drank the cup, my headache went away, and then I wasn't like a coffee drinker. The headaches came back worse. So I had to drink to keep the headaches away.
When I'm sluggish at work and office clothes, they bring me a Coke, like, drink it. We need you back.
The Coke does it for me. Coffee won't wake me up.
Oh, man.
The Coke will do it.
It's bad when you realize the hold it has on you. It's kind of scary. But I do love the taste of coffee, too. So I limit it to my 1. And I don't feel bad if I have 2 in a day because it's rare. But I am going to go for real now.
Thank you for coming.
Try and catch the game. It's so easy to talk to you.
Oh, that makes me so happy. Thank you. It's so much better to have somebody else than me just talking to myself. Because that's the...
Oh, well, we should do it again. Or make it a monthly thing or bi-weekly thing.
Definitely. Let me know. I'm really trying to get this over to, like, so I can record them and put them on YouTube. Because I feel bad when people say, hey, I missed it and I didn't get to see it. So hopefully I'll be able to record this one and upload it.
I mean, it's up for 24 hours.
I know, but so many people are like, I missed the replay. And it happens. I understand.
I'm so mean. Let me be nice. You know me, I'm like.
It is what it is.
See, maybe you can help me be nice. Maybe. But let's come back in 2 weeks.
It might have the opposite effect, actually. I might be like the polite, petty, like Lakeisha.
Oh, that'd be fun.
All right, we'll see.
All right, bye, you guys.
Thank you so much. Bye. Erica, coffee relaxes me too. Now it's going to be weird, guys, because it's going to be quiet. I'm going to look at these comments. I can have coffee at bedtime too. It really doesn't have that effect on me. That's why I said I know, like, I probably shouldn't have the coffee. It's probably not the best thing, but it's hard to say no because it just tastes so good. And this is something I tried too. When I was trying to get off coffee, I tried with no cream. I don't put sugar in coffee, but I will put flavored cream. So I tried no cream and just drinking the coffee black just to see if I would still love it. I still loved it. My husband said that means I'm addicted, but I still loved it. I just love that one thing. Let me see. Oh, I'm missing so much stuff. Ginger turmeric tea sounds really good. I think I got a ginger turmeric tea from Trader Joe's that I really like, and a Moroccan mint that I really like. Don't worry, Ellie. You're gonna be on with me soon. Did we pick a date? I don't know if we picked a date, Ellie. If we didn't, guys, Ellie's coming on with me soon. Tarshel's coming on this week. I don't know if Tarshel's still here. She's coming on Thursday. Erica's coming on soon from Isis, Ella, Jules. I'm going to put the date up there now because to give you guys a chance to get ready for it and put it in your planners. But if anybody ever wants to come live with me, I would love it. I love having friends to chat with, so I'm not talking to myself and reading comments. So please send me a message if you would like to come live with me, or if you know somebody who you think it would be good for me to go live with. I try really hard to do topics of things that we all want to talk about or maybe don't know we need to talk about, but we probably should. Like nobody's really talking about PR girls, but I felt like it was something that needs to be said. Like, it needs to start that conversation going. So if there's a topic that nobody's talking about that you think we should, suggest it to me. I'm always open. I love. There's some people. This isn't like this isn't picking on anybody at all, but there's some people when I go live with them, we just have this chemistry that's so amazing. And even though I communicate with a lot of people through Instagram, I've never had phone conversations with them or met them in person. And it's so special when you get on with somebody and you guys are just chatting like friends, kind of like how it was with Posh. Like, it just feels like, hey, I'm talking to my friend. It's really special. So I think it makes for a more enjoyable live for people watching as much as it's more enjoyable for me to do it. Ellie has, I think, Ellie, do you have a date? I can't remember. Ellie, let's get a date. We're gonna do that for you. February something. Then it's in I need to write it down on my social media planner that I need to start using more often. But I know Erica is the last Monday in January. She's the last Monday. And I think, it's not confirmed, but I think Jerkeisha from Her Lovely Plans is going to be the first Monday in February. I think. I'm not really sure. I'm definitely going to post it. I'm going to try to post it earlier too. But I know Tarshel feels like we're friends forever. It was really special. So I'm trying to, I hate to commit to a definite schedule because life happens, especially my life more than anybody's life. But I'm trying to do a Monday, Thursday thing because I think that gives people a good chance. Like, if you can't make Mondays because you have something ongoing, or you can't make Thursdays, it gives you a good chance to catch one live and you don't have to watch the replay all the time. So those are my preferable days. However, for Posh, those days don't work. So that's why we did Sunday, and I am flexible. So that works. But I actually, Erica knows this because I had to, don't be nervous, Erica. I had to cancel on Erica in December because December was just overwhelming for me. I just had so much going on. And good night, Felicia. Thanks for coming on. And I just had to push her off, and I felt so horrible. I pushed a couple people off. I pushed Posh off in December, and I was like, they're probably not going to want to reschedule. I feel so bad. But I was so glad that this January, two of my really, really good friends that have been live with me before were like, I can't do it tonight. And I was like, okay, like, life happens. This is good. I don't feel like the horrible person that has to cancel on things. I felt, not that I wish, any craze to happen in anybody else's life, but it just made me feel normal and made me feel good. Like, it's hard to explain. I was just glad that life happens. So that's why I kind of don't want to commit to having a specific schedule. I'm not Wendy Williams, so my life does not revolve around the show. Guys, I don't know how long you've been watching me and been watching these lives, but LaQuisha from Confident Canvas was the first person to do this with me. And it will always be near and dear to my heart because I just had this idea that I see people going live all the time and I would like to go live, but I think it'd be fun to go live with somebody and chit chat. I saw it happening in other businesses because I have other platforms, like my graphic design business. I have a page for that and things like that. So I have other pages, and I saw it happening all the time. But I'm like, it's not really happening in the planner community where people are going live together on a regular thing. And so I asked her, and I actually hadn't even, like, LaQuisha and I had messaged each other, or we had, like, sent Instagram messages, but we hadn't, like, chatted. Like, we weren't real life friends yet. And she was like, sure, she'll do it. And she did it with me. And then we did it again. And then we became real life friends, and it was awesome. So I really think the lives birthed thanks to her. Thanks to her doing it. We, my interview on Planner Lifestyle Podcast. I missed what you said, Ellie. You feel like, oh, you felt like you talked to Tarshell listening to her. I'm like, I know. I listened to her podcast a couple of times. I think I listened to the last couple ones a couple of times because it's kind of nice. I feel like I missed something. Coffee, when I was doing a Bible study plan with me, that's when you saw me. Is that the one with LaQuisha? That might have been. When we went live doing print price lay things. And you've been with me for a long time, if you were there since then. Because that was November? I feel like all of a sudden I got this burst of followers within the last couple of months. So it's really nice to be meeting new people. You know who's else I listened to a couple of times is Lisa Mack from Lisa Mack Plans. I had to listen to hers a couple of times because I'm like, is that what she said? It was so... And I just tell Erica, don't be nervous about coming on live with me. But I was so nervous to do that podcast. Like, there was a point where she said somebody might not think their life is interesting, and I wanted to be like, girl, you don't have to edit that out. That was me. I didn't think I would be interesting enough for the podcast, and I couldn't believe when she told me that I had hit a record for her, that I think she said that it was like 100 people that had watched it by the time she woke up or listened to it. And that was a record for her. And then I'm like that obsessive person that's like, tell me how many listens do I have now? How many listens? Because I can't believe people listen to me just chat about nothing, really, for just a few. I mean, that was like an hour. It was a little more than an hour. That's a long time to listen to me just chit chat. So it's pretty awesome. You were nervous too, Tarshell? There's just so many moments where I'm like, I don't even believe this is happening. I couldn't believe when she asked me, but I couldn't believe it was happening. But it was a very special thing. Good night, Erica. Thanks for coming on. I'm not going to stay on too much longer. I don't even know what time it is. I can't keep up with the clock. It keeps going. When you heard what you're inspired to do the live, Ellie? When you heard I was nervous? My graphic design business, Coffee, is Amber Dominique Designs. There I design. So it started off where I had an interior design business strictly. And then I found out that I was kind of having clients ask me, since you're good at design, can you design in a wedding for me? Because you designed my house. Can you design a wedding? So I did that, and I liked it. And I started designing weddings for family and friends and then getting clients. I never wanted to be the wedding planner. I was the wedding designer. So I did all the things to make the wedding pretty. Providing the flowers and, hey, Rochelle, providing the stationery, all the decor. I did that. And then I had clients that I was doing graphic design for. So they said, hey, while you're designing my salon, can you design a logo for me because I need the signage? And can you design my uniforms for my staff? Can you design our menu? So I really enjoyed that. So I said, you know what? I really want to learn to be a graphic designer because I've already gone to school to be an interior designer. So Amber Diamond Design started out as just interior design, and then it grew to event design, and it grew to graphic design. So right now what I focus on is the interior design, and I'm doing that. Yes, we could do a logo. I'm doing that with my husband because my husband is a contractor, so we combine our businesses. So all the construction is together in one business. And then with Amber Dominic Design, I'm doing graphics, so doing logos for people, doing a lot of marketing, business branding. And then I still have some clients that I do event collateral for. So things like I'm doing a notebook. There's a women's conference, kind of like a women's empowerment, women's speaker series. So I'm doing a notebook for them that has like where they can take notes, and it has their schedule, and they want a vision board kit and like name lanyards, their menu welcome sign, things like that. But I definitely love graphic design. And you actually don't need to go to school. I took a class, but I didn't go get a degree. I read a lot of books. I read a lot of stuff online. So I definitely think you can do that. But Ellie, creating all the time gets exhausting. I enjoy it, but it gets exhausting. There's times where I'm just like, nothing's flowing right now. It's hard, but I really enjoy designing. You know that quote where they say she designed the life she loved? Like, that's me. I'm designing everything. You could definitely do it, Ellie. You make planners, Tramika? I think I did see that on one of your YouTube videos, that you were making the planners. That's how you, yes, I remember now. A logo for your hair product labeling? Yes, absolutely. I've done products, logos and product labels. Like I did a line of candles and things like that. I did not post any of it on that Instagram page. I stopped posting at the time when my husband was in the hospital. We were having a lot of complications for the first heart surgery before the transplant. And it was just overwhelming for me. And it was like, I can either work or I can keep up with social media, and I had to choose. So I have a lot of projects. There's a lot of things that are in my computer, but I stopped updating my website. I actually turned my website off. It's there. It's amberdominicdesigns.weebly.com because I turned off the amberdominicdesigns.com because I got too many inquiries. But if you want to see the things I've designed, there's some things on that Amber Dominique Designs Instagram page, but if not, I can send you things. I am doing what I want to do, Ellie. You should definitely DM me about both of those. You have to DM me, though, because I'll forget. And I'll remember it in the middle of the night, and then that'll be too late to text you. So at least if the message is there, I'll go back to it. I hate that. I try really hard. This is the part of me trying to be a better friend. I try really hard. But if I don't write something down in the right place when you tell me, that's it. I'll remember either late at night or I'm in the shower or I'm driving when I can't write it down and I can't get a thing. Thanks, Kelly. Kelly, I posted, I think the last post was August 2 years ago. Maybe. It's been a long time. I keep saying one day I'm going to go post all the things I've done lately and catch up. But every time I want to, I'm starting a new adventure, like YouTube for planning a better me. So it's hard. Is that what you're going to do when you get out? Oh, when you get out the military? You're going to do the hair products? That would be cool. It's never enough hair products for us to try. Until you're in the line at Target trying to figure out something new. And then it's too much. And then it's overwhelming because I've been there. The last time I was like so overwhelmed. I was so mad that I left and I went home and I just watched a handful of YouTube videos and then I wrote down what I need to go to the store and get, and then I got that. Because if I'm that person that looks at the labeling and I'll buy it because of the label. So if you send me to the store to get something, I'm not going to read reviews. I'm going to buy the pretty bottle. It's the same thing with everything. It's really sad. You never come up with a good design? We should work on it. I do like Chloe's new logo, Ellie. That caricature is so cute. But yeah, I'm excited for your branding and where you're going with things, Ellie. Oh, see, there's a yawn coming, guys. It's because I get up super early that my body just starts to shut down after a while. I might get a second wind because there's some shows I need to watch. So I might watch it. We'll see. I try really hard. I'm going to keep on for a little bit. Ellie, have you listened to Chloe's podcast? If you guys have not listened to it, I should have talked about this when we were here with Posh talking about petty. She has a petty planners podcast. And it's a sweet petty. It's she's saying what we were thinking, but we were afraid to say it kind of petty. But it's interesting to listen to. So you guys should check that out on PoshPlans page. After 10 you're done. I can't make it to 10. I could try. I will fall asleep and then maybe try to get up and do some more. That's where I'm trying to be productive. I don't know how to pronounce that word about what kind of hair care that is, but I'm intrigued. I don't know if that's a certain ingredient or a way of doing things, but I'm intrigued. I'm this close to buying Tarshell's hair journal, which I think everybody should buy it. You guys should go buy Tarshell's hair journal. But the reason why I haven't bought it is because I don't have the time right now to do another journal or another something because I have to keep up with the planners I have. Excuse me. But I think it would be a good idea for me to put journaling or put hair care in something. Thank you, Ellie. I washed my hair like 2 hours before I came on, maybe a little bit more. So I was hoping it would dry by the time I came on, so I wouldn't be dripping, and it dried just in time. But Tarshell has the curls I envy. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's because of experience, because she's worked with her hair for so long, but I love it. I've been natural for 15 years. Maybe longer. I was natural before natural was a thing, and I still am trying to figure out how to take care of natural hair. Oh, Tarshell, that's so sweet. Thank you. If you send it to me, I'll definitely make YouTube videos using your planner. I will make that work. Also, please don't make me pay shipping. That would be great. Pasha got my whole life when she said that. Because I'm thinking, like, yeah, I don't think paying for shipping is a big deal. And she was like, absolutely not. So I learned something on that live, too. It's a Middle Eastern type of hair care with herbs. So what's the benefit? Like, is it going to help me with, like, moisturizing my hair or damage control? I know your hair is trained. Every time I feel like I got my hair right, I let it go for a little bit and it's just a mess again. So hopefully I can figure it out. Okay, watch Green Beauty on YouTube and Curly Proverbs. I will look those up. I just found a girl named, her name is Amber. Anse, she was South African, I think. And I've been doing her routine. And since I've been doing that, because I had to learn that I had low porosity hair, and that's why every time I kept putting all these oils on, nothing absorbed. So I learned I had to have heat on my hair. So that's kind of like been my Sunday thing. I put the mask on or like a treatment on and keep it on for most of the day and then wash my hair. And since I've been doing that, while I have the treatment on, I put like the shower caps and my winter hats and things so that I can have heat while I'm doing things instead of sitting under the dryer. And that started changing my hair routine. But I'm gonna the shipping thing was a joke. My ethnic background, I mix with crazy and crazier. No, I actually did my DNA last year, and it wasn't what I thought it was my whole life. So I'm not sure. Do you believe what 23andMe said, or do you believe what your family said? I don't really know. But I was told my whole life I was Irish, Native American, 3 tribes, and African American mixed. And if you look at all my grandparents, well, all my great-grandparents are hard to tell. Anyway, and when I did my DNA, I had like 3% Native American in me, like not even that much. But I had things that popped up that I didn't know. I was Anunnaki Jew. I was Scandinavian. That was kind of cool. I was like 40-something% Nigerian, or Nigerian is where my African American roots come from. So it was West African, but mostly Nigerian. So that was a surprise. And then the rest was, the Irish was there that I knew, but French and British and German, like all those things, I don't know if they're telling the truth, y'all. I don't know. So I don't really know who I am. I mean, I know who I am, but I don't know if my DNA is what they say it is. That's what, it was like, you are not the father. Pretty much. And I remember trying to do a family tree when I was a kid with my dad, and my dad was like, we have to stop because we're making people angry because they don't want to talk about who the dad is. So we had to put it today. Although these days, I think we've become a society that we choose our family. You know, we've got all these people that that's my cousin. Maybe you play cousin, but that's my cousin or that's my sister. So those relationships matter more than DNA anyway. Let's see if I missed something. Oh, we're talking about the porosity of the hair. Yeah. That was a revelation. Tashelle is on a roll. Because she knows. When Tashelle and I were talking about things in the community that are known but not talked about or not said, that's one of them. Just go with it. Isn't it special when you get to choose your family, Tashelle? It's so special. I literally put my diaries in the room, but I put that in my journal. I might have told Kelly. I told somebody recently that, but there were certain friends. It might have been you, Tashelle. There were certain friends that I had to put their names in my journal, and like really, I'm thanking God for these people because even though they're not in my everyday circle, the people that I'm hanging with all the time or my family, they mean so much to me, and they were there for me when I really needed it. I think it was you, Tashelle, that I told. You can see how bad my memory is if I don't write it down. But yeah. All right, ladies. I thoroughly appreciate you staying on and hanging out with me and chatting with me, because all of our time is valuable and precious. And the fact that you're spending your time with me means so much. I am about to wind down for bed. I might stay up for a little bit and check Instagram because I'm sure I missed some stuff while I was live. But I'm going to wind down. I'm going to make sure that YouTube video posts about the PR team, and hopefully the live, I did hit share, so hopefully the live we just did will be there so it can get rewatched and I can record it and put it on, excuse me, and put it on YouTube. Hey guys, sorry, it's late. Okay, I love you all so much. Thank you so much for being with me. I will be here tomorrow. Please come live tomorrow. I feel like it's going to be a hot topic. CJ's live on YouTube. Oh, okay. Yeah, let me put them on too then, Coffee, because I like seeing other people live, so I'm going to put them on. Thanks for staying on, Kathy. You are so sweet. Aw, Sterical Plans, I'm so glad you loved it. Please follow me, because I think we have fun when we go live, so please come back. I'm going to watch CJ too. Okay. Oh, hey, Peachy Pumpkin Girls. You were just there, just sitting all quiet. Good night, Kathy. See you tomorrow, Ellie. Ellie, please come tomorrow, okay? And tell all your friends to come tomorrow, because we're talking about how the planner community has become the spending community. That's what we're talking about. So come on tomorrow, okay? Good night.
If you'd like more tips and inspiration on how you can be a better me too, subscribe here on YouTube and follow me on Instagram at the links below.